Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our market leading stocks for the coming session. This is for Friday. That's the non-farm Friday this month, January 10th, 2014. We've got very few signals here on the Nasdaq side. We do have some movement and definitely some volume bumps. So let's walk through and take a look. Baidu's got a volume bump, and that one's trading pretty aggressively to the downside. It's covered a lot of range today, so it may not follow through tomorrow, but that's something that should be kept on your watch list going forward. Entertainment Arts, EA, very light volume, but pretty good move to the downside. Volume bump in Juniper and also Clack, neither of which have signals, and we're seeing a lot of volume today also in Sina. That was to the downside on good volume, so keep an eye on that going forward. Flirting with a couple of signals on both sides, but nothing with a definitive bias of any kind yet. Looking at the financials, fairly light volume for most of them. Huntington Bancorp is the volume leader today on a relative basis, and that one is sporting a downside contra signal, so that might be worth keeping on the radar for tomorrow. As far as the energy names, we're definitely a little bit to the sell side. Seeing some pretty good weakness in BTU on some good volume. PBR's got good volume, and Valero's also got good volume. Valero's following through on yesterday's gains pretty well. Looking at the generals, we're fairly well paired off here. A couple buys, couple sell indications, so nothing too definitive. McDonald's has a contra candle on good volume, MCD. And we've got some pretty good volume today in UNH. Looking at the housing names, a little bit to the sell side here. I've got a couple of contra candles, so may have a little bit of a downward bias tomorrow, depending on what the non-farm number gives us. Transport's not seeing too much here. No volume bumps, a couple of signals, but nothing that looks that interesting. And finally, taking a look at the commodities. Alcoa, with earnings season here, trading pretty good volume. Got good volume in Monsanto. MON is more than 2% below the day's open, and pretty good weakness in Mosaic. Silver Wheaton's down 3% below the day's open. That one's got a downside CPS. ABX right now has a signal on both sides, which should take care of itself before the end of the day. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.